Hello YouTube, ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today is August 11th, and on this day in 1919, the Green Bay Packers were founded and named after their sponsor, Indian Packing Company. Wow, just never knew that. I mean, I knew they were Packers, but I didn't know it was named after the Indian Packing Company from 1919. Whatever happened to them? So in news today, we'll talk a little bit about Geis, running back for the Washington football team. Had a little incident, got kicked off the football team, and his cards are probably going to drop like lead. This is one of the things I see a lot in football. I don't know why we see this more in football than any other sport, but I was scarred by this with Kareem Hunt a few years ago. I still have a lot of Kareem Hunt cards I'm still trying to find homes for. We'll also talk about Zion and the correction. I mean, what's going on with Zion? Why is he even one of the top three rookies? I mean, seriously, he's played in what, a few games. They keep babying him. I don't understand it. I'm starting to get a little more worried and concerned. Now, of course, all my cards are at PSA, so I can't do anything about it, but just sit here and cringe in fear of this correction. Next time we'll see Zion will probably be next year in 2021. So what did you miss? I'll go over that. Sports card spots, Zion sell-off discussed, sports card selling sites, Hobby Hotline live last night, top 10 Prism rookie cards from Breaker Culture, Brian Chung talking sports cards. Also last night I dropped my video on how to build a system around Prism basketball cards that I'm using with my boys. Today I'm dropping Value of Time, a little video on me searching for 1996 Hoops Kobe rookies. And then tonight at I think around 9 Eastern is Cake and Cards with the Finance Dad and the Comeback Card Investor. So check those out. Let's get into the information. So Sports Card Spot, what we're buying and selling this week. Now this is a week old. I just came across it recently, but I found it interesting. You can read it as you like. Take it for what information you like. I thought it was interesting what they're talking about. And I think the prices have already changed in these cards, right? They're talking Shaq. They're talking Harden. Now, again, I am just shocked how fast these card prices have gone up. I want to tell you, at one time I wanted to put together the 12 set. Now I realize that's just not obtainable. That's just not a set that I'm going to be able to put together. But it is an iconic set. I've said that before. Luca PSA 9s. Look at these, man. The price range on these guys, I think it's already gone up. Tyson cards, and then selling. He's selling off Alonzo's, which I thought was really interesting to see that. Next, Mail Day and Zion sell-off from Northeast Ohio Sports Cards. He has a good conversation about some of the cards. He talks a little bit about what he's doing. He talks a little bit about the correction and Zion. I won't ruin it. It's only about 30 minutes long, but I do recommend taking a listen and give me your opinion on the Zion. You know, this is some good evidence for it. I'll share you some others. Here's a quick market movers graph showing Zion rookie in PSA 10 and BGS 9.5 and PSA 9. And you can see there's been quite a correction on the 10s, and the 9.5s have both dipped kind of significantly. The PSA 9s have kind of held their ground, which I thought was pretty interesting. And is this just a correction? If so, I mean, how much time do we lose? We're really not losing a lot of value when you think about it. I mean, this is back in, I think it's 90 days, right? So not even 90 days, right? Anyway, love to get your comments, thoughts on the correction. Finance Dad did a great little video on selling platforms, different selling platforms that he could use. He actually has a drop-down box here. He talks about it. I'm a little surprised. A few of these I'd never heard of. The Pit I'd never heard of. StockX, I didn't even realize they were still doing this. I mean, I've heard about them a lot lately, but I'll have to go back and review them. And I've never used Macari, but the other ones I'm kind of reviewing. But I did appreciate him sharing all that information, and I liked what he was discussing, because selling is a skill that you need to practice, guys. Hobby Hotline live last night, great show. Not as many call-in people. I actually joined late, so I missed the first half of the show. But I always like this show because you can ask these guys anything. Had a really good conversation about what's going on in the hobby, some of the hot cards, some of the trends. Love hearing from Doug at Mojo Breaks. The hype will be live on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific. I'll try to remind you tomorrow about that and the next day when you miss it. Top 10 Prism basketball cards. This is from Bench Clear, from Ty. Really cool. My only comment is he kind of confuses me because he shows one picture and he talks about another picture. Or, and I think it's just the graphics because the content is great, guys. Just go watch this. But just when you see this, he's talking about Jaylen Brown. Apparently, there's only 208 silvers in population. He's talking about the base here. And he's talking about the current silver prices. And then later he talks about the base prices. But really good video, good information. And it just blows my mind on how valuable Prism is. And can anybody unseat Prism? Is Optic anywhere near this? Is there an Optic ladder out there? Brian Chung had a really long chit chat about, well, it's not long, it's about 26 minutes about soccer and soccer investing strategies, talks about World Cup, some of the players. There's been a lot of conversation about soccer. I like what this guy's talking about, so I'm listening to it and I'm learning. And I'm telling you what I'm learning is that I don't know enough to invest in it. I really think that's what I realized. I think I'm going to be watching soccer still, focus on what I know, and learn what I don't. I'm perfectly fine not participating in something I don't understand. Now, again, I'm a big fan, and I'm going to watch, and I might buy some seals wax, but I'm not going to chase the wrong players. I just don't know enough. And then finally, just mentioned here's the article about Geis, getting the boot from the Washington football team. Of all the teams for it to happen, at least it was from the Washington football team. Hope you guys enjoyed the Sports Cards Daily. Have a great day. If you haven't already, please subscribe, share the word. Should get some more content coming in soon, more retail breaks coming up, more hobby. Football's right around the corner, man. It's going to be fun, fun, fun.